On that note, Juan, I want to ask you about this meeting in Washington, D.C. According to the Washington Post, bar and restaurant owners have been meeting with security officials to try to put some measures into place in case of a Paris-style attack. I'm just curious, is the reality, though, Juan, in our sort of free, open society, there really are limits as to what can be done to protect these quote-unquote soft targets?
There are, Elaine. I think we want to remain an open society, and we can't lock down every venue, every site where people want to congregate. Not only would that be contrary to our Constitution and our lifestyle, but it would destroy sort of the open nature of our society and commercial activity. So you don't want to live in an environment where everything is locked down. At the same time, what authorities are trying to do is to raise awareness about the fact that not only have you had these attacks abroad where shopping malls, cafes, restaurants, venues have been struck, but it's also a tactic of these terrorists at this point to try to animate and promote these kinds of attacks. It's in their propaganda, it's in their jihadi literature. And so authorities are trying to make the owners of these institutions and these sites aware of the fact that, look, the terrorists are actually thinking about targeting these kinds of sites. And in a place like New York or Washington or Los Angeles, you've got to think a little bit more carefully. At the end of the day, Elaine, this is about awareness, prevention, deterrence, and the public sector, the authorities like the FBI and local police working closely with authorities to try to gather as much information and to try to prevent attacks before they happen. Nothing's foolproof. And unfortunately, in an open society, the bad guys can unfortunately get through the net once in a while.
All right. CBS News senior national security analyst Juan Zarate, thank you so much for your insight.
Thank you, Elaine.